Hi, and if you're watching this on the day it goes live, happy Christmas Eve. I have been sitting at my desk. I got to log off early today. I'm filming this on Friday the 22nd, but I'm sharing it with you guys on Christmas Eve. So when you're actually watching this, I will be sitting eating cheese and crackers and watching national anthems. But for now, I'm going to have a little planning session for the week ahead. I've got the Christmas washi that came in the advent calendar for Hubman and Chubgirl. I have a Zig Clean colour dot marker in 409 greyish green, and then I also have the Zebra Sarasa Grand barrel, and it is the dark grey, 0.5 ink, I think. Yeah, had to think about that. And then this was a little accidental purchase, but I thought it would be fun to use to plan for the week. So starting with Christmas Eve, ending in New Year's, and we'll be doing that in here. It's my last week in this planner. I'm also going to be moving into this in January, and I'm going to do a bit of a setup. I didn't do a separate special setup because I'm not really going to be doing that much to it. It's going to be something I'm going to be using alongside of my main planner, which I did set up already. I'll link the setup down below if you missed it. So I have a lot to do, and also actually I have beside me here the Erin Condren Rose Gold Insider gift for 2023, and I thought we'd open it together just for fun at the end to see what it is. But if you haven't got it and you don't want to know, I'll do it at the very end, don't worry, and give you a spoiler warning. But anyway, let's start by getting planned for the week ahead, and I definitely will not miss, as much as I have been enjoying this planner, having to rule out and draw my own weekly spread. It's definitely not for me. But I will start by doing the lines, and I've just been sticking with the same layout the whole way through the 3 months I've been using it. This only has daily that are pre-drawn and monthlies away at the start, whereas this one has weeklies, monthlies and dailies. So anyway, yes.
Christmas lights fill the city. There are people everywhere. The snow is falling white and pretty as I stroll
least I got use out of this and didn't end up just wasting it because I wanted to buy the actual Hubinichi Cousin kit and not the weeks. So that's that. Now I'm going to put some of my washies in. I have these 3, but I also have other Christmas washi. And I don't think the red one will look right. These are Coffee Monsters Co. ones. The cozy Christmas washi might. No, I'm just going to stick with these. I'm going to go ahead and put the washi in, and then I don't have to keep taking it in and out. It's just done. And anything else I add, I can add if I feel like it, but at least the base layout is there.
It's Christmas Eve, and I've still got nothing for you. I'm out on a last minute spree, hoping to find that something.
So this Christmas is going to be different for us. It's kind of like the Christmas of relaxation, because for over a decade now we have alternated days of families of going into you know, one side of the family for Christmas Day, one side of the family for Boxing Day, and then swapping the next year. And also I have made about 5 or 6 desserts every Christmas for over a decade. This year, the way it has worked out, with Stephen's dad being sick and stuff, it's just me and Stephen for Boxing Day. And it mightn't happen again for a very long time. But I thought it would be fun to do something different, because it is the first time that it's going to be just us. Well, apart from the year that Stephen got sick, but that doesn't really count because I sat on the sofa by myself all day. It was like, he got a bug on Christmas night. Then as soon as he started feeling better, he got COVID, and I didn't catch the bug, but I caught COVID, and it just wasn't fun. But anyway, so I have a Tesco delivery in. Hold on, sorry, I'm getting distracted. So I have one booked for one came yesterday, and then I have one on the 28th of January, or December rather, not January, and it is at 10 in the morning. But other than the holidays and Tesco, there's nothing else. I've no birthdays in December. So yeah, I was saying we're doing something different. So Christmas Eve is our usual night together where we'll have a wine and cheese board and watch National Lampoons. Christmas Day, I'm going to lift out some of these stickers as well. I have a ton of Christmassy stickers here. I'm going to use some of them. What was I saying? Yes. So yes, the way it's worked out, nobody needs any desserts. And as much as I absolutely love making desserts for everybody, it's kind of nice to have a break. Because Christmas Eve, I won't, you know, the week building up to Christmas, like the likes of the day I would be baking. And then Christmas Eve I spend doing all the finishing touches and making the things that have to be made at the last minute. And I won't have to do that this year. Plus the way my kitchen is and how annoying my baking ingredients are stored, I just I don't find it enjoyable. So hopefully by next year I'll have my pantry sorted out, and then if anybody needs the baking stuff I can enjoy it and go all out then for next year. So it worked out well. And then Christmas Day we are at my mum and dad's. So I'm just going to put this little bunny to mark that it's Christmas Day. So I just wrote that in really big and purposely didn't care about taking up room because I have the actual daily spread, and I'll probably go back and write what we did from the perspective of remembering whenever I memory plan rather than actually planning out what I'm going to do on my day. So I didn't worry about taking that space. Yeah, so that's Christmas. And then Boxing Day, we're doing something really different. Like I said, it's our first year on our lonesome, and we booked into a hotel. So we got gonna get our dinner made for us, and let's pretend Stephen's this little dog and I'm the little cat, and stay overnight in a hotel, and it'll probably, I mean, it might happen again in the future, and maybe at some point I will make a dinner, but I just figured, you know, whatever, why not? I'm going to treat us and have a little day away. And we'll just take the future as it comes. You know, if my mum isn't able to make it anymore for the dinners, maybe I'll decide to go to my sister's. Maybe it will just be a case that it's me and Stephen, we'll meet people after. I don't know, that's life. But for now, this is our first year on our own, and I'm going to go to a hotel, and I really can't wait. And I can't decide whether to write about it for my travel journal or not, because... Oh, you know what? I think I might journal it. I haven't set my travel journal up yet. It's something I'm going to set up in 2024, and I actually still have the journaling and the photos from my 40th birthday trip to Portrush. So I maybe take notes from this too, and then I can do the 2 spreads whenever I'm ready to set it up. I'm all over the place today. My brain is truly in holiday mode. So Boxing Day dinner, or Boxing Day hotel treat. Before we go, something I need to note is to leave out the bins, so I think I will write it on the actual day. And a big remember. And then this week, excuse me, this week it is the black food bin and the wheelie. Then when was my delivery? So I have to update the groceries on Wednesday because the Tesco delivery was at, I literally wrote it 2 seconds ago and can't remember, 10 o'clock. Then I don't think I have anything to put in for the Friday. No, the only other thing I have to put in now is New Year's Eve. Let me go to my New Year's Eve stickers I just did a haul for and put in this one. And then I can write New Year's Eve. And I've no idea what we're doing for New Year's Eve. We haven't planned that far ahead. I'm not going away to stay anywhere or anything. If we end up in the house, don't really care. I always find New Year's Eve really hard. I know some people really struggle with Christmas, and if you're one of those people, I'm thinking about you, and I hope that you get through it okay and that you're able to find some joy in it and maybe get out and spend a bit of time with your loved ones and stuff. But for me, it's always been New Year's Eve. More so when I was younger. The last couple of years I've been fine, but honestly, I think this year I might struggle. And just sort of with the mindset that I've been in. And I'm going to try not to, but yeah, New Year's Eve is a hard one for me. Not because I've lost loved ones or anything, because of my own issues with low self-esteem. Because of my own sort of mental health battles, I find it hard not to get really into my own head and think about all the things I didn't achieve and beat myself up, basically. But yeah. So that's everything in the week part. I'll add to it as I go along. Let's add something in here to say it's Christmas Day and Boxing Day and New Year's. So I'll put this one away. These are the ones that came in the Advent with the baking theme. And then I really hope I get a wee Christmassy folder soon. I just put them in the night sky one for now. Yes, so these are the actual Christmas collection for this year. Although, if I'm honest, I kind of want to save the ones that say Merry Christmas for my main planner. Let's put the warmest wishes one in, this big one. It's hard not to hoard, it really is. But I have so many now. I've built my collection that I can't have a hoarder mentality. It's just silly. I'll put that down there, and then I'll lift one of these penguins in the stripy top and write Christmas Day. I should really write the dates in at the top. Hold on, so this is 25th and then 26th. We have Boxing Day. Let's do a different animal than a penguin. Let's do the little reindeer in a jumper. and I'll write him down here. Boxing Day. So that'll be a complete novelty, not just actually in the last decade, in my entire lifetime. I have never spent a Boxing Day in a hotel, and I'm really looking forward to it. And I'm really glad I don't have to make the dinner. Not that I can't cook, but I've always been more of a baker. Right, so Boxing Day, and then this is the 27th. And then the 28th, and I'll put in my little dot at 10 o'clock for the Tesco delivery. 30th and 31st, and then let's do New Year's Eve. Let's do the panda with her tongue out holding a glass of champagne in each hand. My granddad used to say, do you want a biscuit? And he had a thing where it was like one for each hand. He didn't just take one. And she obviously agrees with that philosophy. I cannot stand the dark nights, and I really try not to wallow in it, but it's like 3:30 and it's getting darker and darker and darker outside, and I really hate it. So New Year's Eve. Right, that's as much as I can do planning wise. I'm going to set this pen and marker aside because I'm still using my current ones, but at least it's set up, the layout is ready to go. And if I end up barely filling it in, I don't care. I want to be able to, in the new year, not feel overwhelmed with how many planners and journals I have. I've really enjoyed planning and journaling this year, but I mean, planner wise, let's just not go there. I've jumped from planner to planner. But I've kept consistent with my journals, my Year in My Life journal right from I started it, and my social journal right from I started it. However, I did start to tire of having so many things to set up, different weekly themes to think of, weekly spreads. So if I have a planner and I do that once a week and I'm going out with all the stickers, I don't want to have to sit down every day. And I discovered that from doing this as well, and set up the daily layout. It's not something I want to have to do. So if I set it up maybe and do the full month of January, and then at the end of January do the full month of December, date wise, it'll maybe be better for me. I don't know. And you know what? I don't even think I'm going to use stickers. I think I'm going to use a pen and a marker and write all the, yeah, I am.
The city is covered in snow tonight. Where did my love go? Santa, I'm waiting for him, but he's nowhere inside. And all of the presents are still by the tree. They don't mean a thing till he's here with me. If you know where it is, please give him a ride, and I will wait here by the candlelight.
So my monthly will actually be in my 8x10, and I'm going to be using stickers and stuff, and that's where I keep events and dates. But another thing about this planner is I want to have somewhere, and I was seriously lacking in this last year, to pre-plan. I used to pre-plan religiously in 2022 actually, and then I sort of let it go by the wayside, and I miss having somewhere that when I book a hair appointment, or when someone says, oh, such and such date, let's do that I can just go straight away and write it down. And I keep it in my head and then I forget about it, and then I, like, for example, I can't remember when my next hair appointment is, and I'm going to have to ring them and reconfirm it. I have a feeling it's in February. I don't know, but I want to have somewhere that I can have everything and I don't care about scoring it out, and that's what this monthly layout will be, so that when I sit down to plan for January, it's all in there, and then I can do the proper plan and make it fancy. And I'm not going to sit and do that now. I just wanted to put the dates in for now. I think while I'm off, in between Christmas and New Year's, I'm going to sit and fill in some of this planner pre-planner wise, and then I can plan for January. Dot grid page I don't need to put in anything in. Then I have a weekly, and I don't feel like now sitting filling in the whole thing, but let's just get the first week done. When I'm sitting pre-planning January, I'll maybe fill in all the rest of the week's dates. So Tuesday, Wednesday, and again with the weeks, it's going to be a pre-planner because my real weekly planner and schedule will be in my 8x10, and I'm not going to be afraid to scribble and add things and take it away. And then the dailies won't be a pre-planner because I have no daily in my 8x10, but it's somewhere that I can sit down that morning, and I'm not going to be sitting down and worrying about picking out a washi, which I discovered wasn't for me as fun as it was at the start. I eventually, you know, when I was sitting down to start work in the morning, I didn't want to be thinking about washies and stickers when it came to daily planning. I just wanted to map out my day and write a to-do list. And maybe I'll change my mind again in the future and feel like it, but I need a break from that. So this is going to be, where will I write the date on this? I'll write it up here. So this is going to be Monday the 1st.
His love is all I need, and my love I can guarantee. So please Santa, bring back my love tonight. Hey, Santa, sleigh bells ringing and my friends by my side, but it's not the same.
That's all I'm going to do. I said I'll play about a bit more in this whenever I am off. This one doesn't have a band to wrap around, but that's okay. I'll set this to the side. But before I go, let's take a look at the EC Insider. Okay, let's open it up. Oh, it looks like it is is it a tote bag? Yeah, it's like a shopping bag, it's like a tote bag. So, dream plan due, thank you for your loyalties because of the rose gold status. Yeah. So you have a net part up at the top, 2 handles, and then a little asterisk pink, baby pink bag at the bottom, dream plan due, and the back is blank. And this is going straight into my dash pile. I don't want to sound like a negative Nelly, but I'm just being honest. Those of you who follow me, if I pretended to like this, not that I ever would, but if I said this is stunning, you would know very well I was lying. It's not my taste at all. And honestly, I have been a rose gold insider since 2019, and I haven't liked one of the gifts that you get. They're always colourful or pink. They never think about their neutral lovers, and this is just not me at all. I mean, it's good quality, it's free, someone will get use out of it, but it's the only difference between the tier below and the rose gold is this gift perk, and it has never been a benefit for me. But that's just me. Some of you are probably thinking it's lovely, but it's just not my thing at all. Anyway, so that is me. Have a very happy Christmas. Enjoy spending it with your families. I have to set up my socials journal, my year in my life journal. I have January planning to do. Lots of content to come. So make sure you subscribe so you don't miss anything. Take care, and I'll speak to you really soon. Bye.
I'm smiling but feeling